Hey everybody, today's the day. We're going to be tasting these 4 awesome Annona. So we have this giant Atemoya. Atemoya, if you don't know, is kind of akin to cherimoya. We have this African Pride Atemoya. Both of these we've never had before. Giant Atis with Pink's Mammoth pollen here. We have also never had this one. So these 3, never tasted. This one, we've tasted. This is a Pink's Mammoth that we found on the ground, so I don't know what I pollinated it with, but we know we love this one. So this is going to be a comparison of how we think these 4 rate to each other. And we may do some blind taste testing here.
So this is our control.
Yeah, that's our control group. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so we're going to start cutting them open and we'll go from there. We'll show you the insides and all that good stuff. How's it feel cutting it? Is it soft enough?
It actually feels quite firm. It's got a really hard core.
I heard, I mean, that's why I was asking. I was like, but it had the soft outer tet, so I'm hoping it's okay. So this one has a hard core.
Yeah. It's a bit...
Ooh, that may not be ready, but it was soft on the outside, so we'll see. Pretty though. On to African Pride.
Yeah, this is much softer.
So in case this one sucks, maybe it's just not right, but we thought it was. Ooh, creamy. That is so pretty. It's more yellow on the inside than this one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's go on to the giant Atis. It was a special hybrid. Matt, so you know, when we put the seeds, they have to go on the plate of the one that we're tasting. So no mixing up of seeds. Ooh.
That was even softer.
Pretty. And then finally, this is the Pink's Mammoth that we know is absolutely awesome.
What was it?
Look how custardy.
Yeah, it was hard, medium, soft, softest.
Yeah, hard, medium, soft, softest. Okay. As for seeds, I would say brownish red. That's on the giant Atemoya. African Pride, brownish red. But when you go to the giant Atis, that is pretty much black. And that has Pink's Mammoth. And then the Pink's Mammoth has black as well.
Yeah.
Actually kind of pretty because there's a little red in the middle. Should we do blind taste test? I mean, it'd be kind of fun, but you're right, the textures would be weird.
I think they're so different in texture that it's going to be difficult.
Okay, maybe we're not going to do the blind taste test because as Matt's saying, as soon as you put it in your mouth, you're going to know the softest was that one and so on. So maybe we'll just start with the one that maybe is the least ripe. And we're going to give you our opinion. Yeah. Yeah. Well, sucky. I think this one's going to be...
I'm not sure this is ready. It's like an apple.
Tastes like a vegetable.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no
So
flavor.
why did it get so soft on the outside, but yet it's not ready on the inside? Have you ever had a kohlrabi or a turnip? That's what this tastes like.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not ready.
So, yeah, I don't know how it would sweeten up, but we will save the seeds and plant it because I haven't seen... Yeah, it's a big fruit. Super cool looking the way it's all soft and not as spiky as the other ones.
And it is huge.
So this one will be African Pride. Let's taste it at the same time so we can get the...
Get the Lion King going through my head.
That's really fucking good.
It's sweet.
This one is refrigerated, so it's a cold and it's a little warm day, so it's refreshing.
Not a very strong flavor, I don't think.
I get pineapple out of it. Matt had lost his taste for a while, but he got it back, so maybe it's not as strong as mine.
Yeah, it comes and goes. Stupid cold. But I mean, definitely tastes sweet.
So the texture is chewy. It's very sweet. I get a hint of pineapple.
I like the texture, actually.
This is a really good texture. Like, the texture is spot on. It's not snotty. It's almost chewy, but still soft and custardy.
Not gritty, which is what I usually don't like.
Yeah.
Not really gritty.
Since my taste buds are functioning per how I'm used to them, out of all the Annona I've had, I'll rate this one like as a 7.5 or an 8. Hey, one of the seeds inside this African Pride was already germinating. That's funny. So it would be a tree that is definitely worth growing. Did you just toss a valuable seed?
No, it jumped out
But is it on the ground?
somewhere.
Okay. This is a delicious, delicious, delicious fruit.
I like it. I mean,
I can see why African Pride is one of the more common Atemoyas that you can get. It is outstanding. Just don't drop any more seeds or your life may be at risk.
yeah.
Okay, giant Atis. We're not cleansing our palate, but I'm assuming that's okay. Texture right away, much more snotty, much more runny. This is a very different flavor to me. Matt can't tell anything. All right, guys, you just have to listen to me. Sorry about Matt's taste buds.
They were better earlier today, so I'm sorry, but I am enjoying them.
At least he's enjoying them. So, this one has more seeds per bite. Overall, it's a lot softer. And I can't even tell you what it reminds me of. More hints of vanilla. Like if you take a good but generic vanilla ice cream and let it melt, that's what this is.
Almost, if it went softer, it would be, if it went any softer, it'd probably be, along the lines of Berlinia.
Yeah. What's cool, if you can see, so on this part of the Atemoya, it is really soft, but when you get up to the core, it's still firm. So it's ripening from the bottom up. Sorry guys, that went down the wrong pipe of me and now it's like just stuck there.
It's a part of you now.
Where the African Pride was like a 7.5 or 8, Giant Atis is like a solid 7. It has flavor, it's very sweet. The texture is interesting. I like it a lot. But it's kind of a one-noter. It's literally like melted vanilla ice cream, and that's all you get. But that is not a bad thing. A lot of people just want these to be a little bit more complex, and maybe that's what I'm looking for.
If you're a texture person, the African Pride would be better.
And unfortunately, we don't know giant Atemoya. Since it's still crunchy, I have a feeling once it's softened up, it would probably be in the African Pride range where it's going to be pretty firm. Okay, so I know that one. And now we'll do the one we know we love. But unfortunately, I have told people before that I think this tastes like vanilla ice cream. So it may taste just like...
I can taste this one even more than the other
You can taste this one? And what are your notes on it? This one's not as snotty. This one is actually more firm than that one.
God, I can't... Is it like a...
This one has more flavor. It's a punchier, zestier... Pear. Yeah, there's some grit to it, which I love. So there's that pear. When I say citrusy, it's all in that lemon range.
It's got a little tang to it.
Yeah, it's got some tang. It's got some lemon.
Yep.
And the vanilla ice cream. It is a damn good one. So because we can't really rate this one, but it could be really great. This one ties African Pride to me, if not beating it just a little bit, because the flavor is more complex than African Pride.
It depends if you're a texture person or if you're a flavor person.
Oh, see, you don't like the texture of this one? I really like it. It's not too chewy, and it's not too snotty.
Yeah. Snotty.
Snotty. It's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to eat, which I like.
So if you're not growing Atemoya, cherimoya is awesome. They are a great tasting fruit. Atemoya tend to stay smaller in tree size. So if you're trying to grow them in a container or in a small limited space, you can still get ginormous fruit. On a tree you can keep smaller, and this fruit is on par with how good cherimoyas are. So these are awesome, awesome. They're a mix usually of cherimoya and sugar apple. So that's why you get some of the lumpy, bumpy stuff. Man, I would say any three of these you can't go wrong, but if you can do Pink's Mammoth or African Pride for sure, and then Giant Atis for the look, and it is a close runner-up.
I'm done.
Well, he's done, so there you go. All right, so thanks for joining in our tasting, and like and follow for more. Thanks. This is when they play that elevator music, and it's behind the scenes. It's that. Dun, 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 that I can't do the music, but you know what I mean.
Credits are rolling over us.
Mm-hmm. You with your damn seed tossing.
Flavor.
This one tastes more like Rollinia to me. Yeah, the Giant Atis definitely tastes more like Rollinia. Maybe it's the texture also that I'm getting. But coming back to that one. Wow, yeah, this African Pride texture is just outstanding.
What if you cross this with that?
I just haven't done that cross yet because I don't think they've been open at the same time yet. We have African Pride on the tree behind the greenhouse. It just never fruited for us.
Stay tuned.
I don't think African Pride is self-fertile, so you have to always hand pollinate.
Every time you say African Pride, I think of the Lion King. Mm-hmm. I'm a mess.
I didn't drop no damn seeds.
I'm sure someone's going to say that we're going to get poisoned or something from the Annona side.
I was just thinking the same thing. Worth it.
But we're not eating the seeds.
There is some in the flesh, and they're trying to. They do studies that show you which ones have the most in the flesh.
Like soursop?
Yeah, like soursop has probably the most. Yet that's a cure for cancer at the same time.
There are unfertilized seeds. Is that problematic?
In what regard? None won't germinate. You mean like the flat ones that are
The
little?
Annona side. The Annona side.
No, you're not eating those.
Well, they're tiny.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh, that I don't know. I haven't really experienced that. Or I'm already dying. Wow, you did devastate yours. Let me tell you, that was a full meal. That definitely filled me up.
I'll have one more final bite.
That Giant Atis was good at the end. Yay!